Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor. Before we get going in the group today, we're going to talk about, okay, so the Genius Act passed the Senate. What is all this legislation really going to translate into for the crypto market? We're at 3.29 trillion or so in the crypto market, or 2.4, whatever. What does this look like in the next, by the end of 2025 or end of 2026? What does this look like? The stablecoin legislation and then the infrastructure legislation. I'm going to tell you what I think it looks like. You can join through daixrp.com, or you can join by clicking the join button below any of my YouTube videos. Now, I've been telling you that I was about to tell you who I've always said I keep my crypto split. I've been talking for the last month about one of the places it is, and I'm going to tell you where the other place it is now. Actually, this is really big because iTrustCapital, and keep in mind, iTrustCapital has been one of my sponsors for a long time. I've had my crypto with iTrustCapital since 2019 maybe, or 18. These guys have been around a long time, which is one of the most important things, is having a track record, especially in crypto. These guys have been doing their thing and keeping people's assets safe for a long time by this industry standard. And so they have institutional grade custody. They're based, iTrustCapital is based out of Los Angeles, so they're here in the U.S. These guys do everything right. They do it better than right. I know all the guys there. I know the guys that founded it. And talk about trust. Ironically, their name's iTrustCapital. This is one that I have grown to trust completely. They use Fireblocks, and they also maybe use Coinbase Institutional for their custody. I have IRAs with them. I've had my crypto with the IRA with them for a long time, but they just opened the premium custody accounts. When they first opened it, you had to fund it with cash, but that changes today. I don't know if everybody knows about this. You can now send your crypto into the premium custody account, and that is the account that is not an IRA. It's a regular account. Talk about sleeping well. So I've got a lot of my XRP with these guys. I actually sent my XRP into the account last week. I'm helping my mother actually today to put some of her crypto in a premium. I helped her create the premium custody account yesterday. Once you go through the process, these guys will actually talk to you and talk you through it. It's very easy, and they've created a special link. I'm doing this, myself and Digital Perspectives, Brad Combs are doing this. So they created a special page. You can go to iTrustCapital.com/XRPArmy. And the cool thing is, when you go to this page, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, they've got a promo code, XRP6, and you can get $100 funded in your account just on opening the account. I also have put this link in the description of all my videos at the very top. Buy and sell crypto with iTrustCapital. There's the link. You can just click on that, and the $100 funding bonus with the code XRP6. So get started. I highly recommend splitting your crypto. I never use just one place. So it's iTrustCapital.com/XRPArmy, and you can go open an account and send your XRP into a premium custody account. It's massive. You talk about sleeping better at night. Golly. So the market is down, and the market's reacting to all of this craziness going on over in Israel and Iran, all the bombs going off and all this. I can't tell you how many times I've lived through these type of things over the course of my life. This too shall pass. But I'm focused more on the things that are the long-term things that are happening and about to happen. The Senate yesterday afternoon, passed the Genius Act by a vote of 68-30. The bill's now in the House of Representatives' hands. You can go to, it's nice when you see these bills pass, you get to see who the good guys and who the bad guys are. Here are the good guys that voted yes. These guys want the U.S. dollar to become stronger. These are the nays. These are the guys, Senator Schumer, Commie Senator Warren, and all of these people. Even Rand Paul voted against the stablecoin bill. This guy, talk about being on the wrong side of history. This guy has lost a lot of followers. Here is Senator Bill Hagerty after they passed.
Hello, I'm United States Senator Bill Hagerty. And this evening, I just walked off the Senate floor, having passed the first major piece of legislation in the crypto industry, our stablecoin bill, the Genius Act. This is going to open the door for innovation in America like we've never seen before. This is an inflection point, moving the United States of America into the digital age. This stablecoin bill is the first step, making certain that the dollar remains the dominant currency in the world as we move into the digital age. The efficiency that this will bring by moving payments onto the blockchain is going to increase efficiency. It's going to take a lot of cost out of the system, and it's going to make the American dollar the dollar of choice.
You might want to be in one of those blue chip cryptos. Now, Eleanor Terrett had Senator Tim Scott, who's another one of the good guys, pro-crypto, helped get this bill passed. And they're talking about what's next for that bill and what else is coming.
This is a setup for potentially more to come, right? We don't really know what's out there when there's been stifled innovation for a number of years in this industry.
So many years.
Right. Well, today's Senate passage is obviously a major milestone, but the bill does need to clear the House. Do you expect any changes to be made in the lower chamber, or is the version that's passed today with you guys likely the one that President Trump is going to sign into law?
I think it'll be very similar to what we did today. The truth of the matter is, I think I've been working with Fred Schill, the chairman of the Financial Services Committee, this entire year. The one thing we've had is a bicameral synergy that allows for us to take a look and embrace the crypto world one step at a time, but in lockstep. So that's good news.
So then, feeding off that a little bit, we're just under 50 days now from President Trump's August deadline. Do you see a scenario potentially where the House packages the Genius Act with its Clarity market structure bill in order to jumpstart the market process in the Senate?
The good news is I've taken a look at the Clarity Act, and so has Senator Bozeman, chairman of the Ag Committee, and we both see principles within the Clarity Act that we can embrace. Anytime you find that kind of synergy with four chairs all seeing something positive to work from, that's a great platform and a great foundation for us to build upon. We're going to do so. I think we get to market structure very quickly. I hope to have a hearing in the next 30 to 40 days, which allows us to hopefully finish the process before August.
Yeah.
Before August, I like the sound of that. Here's Brad Garlinghouse weighing in. For years, crypto companies have been calling on Congress to pass crypto legislation, set the rules of the road. This is the first major financial bill since Dodd-Frank, the first crypto bill to pass the Senate, which now moves to the House, a truly historic moment. And I took a note. He thanked a lot of the senators, but he did not thank Senator Loomis, which tells me that Senator Loomis is still being childish and refusing to meet with Brad Garlinghouse and Ripple. Danielle Dixon from Stellar weighed in. The Genius Act will protect consumers and ensure the United States remains a leader in blockchain innovation. Passing this bill with bipartisan majority is huge for digital asset industry. Let's keep the momentum going onward to the House. Here's Judy Shelton. I like this. Agree fully, Treasury Secretary Bessent. I would like to also see stablecoins backed by gold convertible Treasury bonds. What ledger could you do that on? And then Smoke points out something very interesting. Genius Act document reveals what it means for RLUSD and XRP. Check this out. Impact on RLUSD and XRP. While Genius Act is designed to regulate stablecoins, its implications extend to XRP, particularly due to Ripple's USD-backed stablecoin, RLUSD, which operates on the XRP ledger. Regulatory compliance could enhance RLUSD's credibility, potentially driving increased institutional adoption, increased RLUSD transactions, and XRP utility. Since RLUSD transactions occur on the XRP ledger, their adoption could lead to heightened demand for XRP. Additionally, as RLUSD gains traction in cross-border payments and remittances, XRP could play a vital role as a bridge currency for liquidity provision. Act sets precedent for digital asset classification oversight. It may offer clearer pathway for XRP to be recognized as a utility token, easier for financial institutions to integrate RLUSD and XRP into their payment infrastructure without regulatory ambiguity. Oh, this is exciting. And then, Treasury may block non-compliant foreign stablecoins right here. This is Genius Act summarized. Most of it's just common sense type things, you know, like insured depository of subsidiary federal permitted payment stable. You got to be a permitted payment stablecoin issuer. You got to have reserve requirements. They got to look at felony offenses, one-for-one backing in the Federal Reserve balances, cash, demand deposits, Treasury instruments. Rehypothecation is generally banned. Treasury may block non-compliant foreign stablecoins. Which ones could that be? Then we've got this from Good Morning Crypto, final deadlines for the U.S. spot XRP ETFs. Most of them looks like are in October, late October. I think they're all waiting on the resolution of this lawsuit. I think you're going to see all kinds of things when that happens. And here's an interesting video Riz put out from Modern Investor.
Understand where you are and what you've been given. Understand that you are still incredibly early into this market because we don't yet have a $100 XRP. We don't yet have a $2 million Bitcoin. Yeah, right. Once again, it wasn't to make you scared or FOMO. It's just like, understand, like if you get a chance, research an asset that you really like or something that sticks out to you. I don't care what it is. And look at the price trajectory of it over the course of a 10, 15, 20 years. It can be sports cards, Pokemon, it can be homes, it can be whatever comes to your mind. The point is just to buy assets and hold on to them. And I'll finish this all off by saying we are at the doorway right now of being able to stake XRP and Bitcoin. You literally are not only going to watch the value of those coins rise, you are going to be able to get passive income from doing nothing. You will get free money from staking as you watch yourself get richer. There's a reason why all the rich people are buying these coins.
I agree. Well, we're going to go in the group, and I'm going to tell you what I think this how does all this stuff translate with what crypto looks like now versus what it's going to look like by, say, the end of 2025 into 2026. I think it's going to be massive, and I'm going to go over what I think is going to happen. I'm also going to show you what some of these chart guys are saying. Everybody sees the writing on the wall now. Go to daixrp.com to join through the Patreon, or click the join button below any of my YouTube videos to join if you want to hear. You get extended videos with no commercials in there. You get the full video plus the extended video. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, tell your friends and family. I got to take my son to baseball. I have to work on that after this video. Okay, here we go.